and a warm welcome from Silversea. I'm Connie Giorgio, Sales Director for UK, Ireland, Middle East and Africa, and I'm delighted today to be joined by Peter Shanks, our MD. This is our first ever virtual visit, and basically what we're thinking is physical distance doesn't mean relationship distance. So we thought it'd be a good idea to do these weekly to keep you up to date. They're going to be short, sharp, less than 15 minutes so that you can watch them at your own leisure. We're going to kick off then today. I'm going to ask Peter some questions. So Peter, would you like to update us on our Cruise with Confidence policy, please?
Thanks, Connie. Hello, everybody. Nice to be talking to you on video. We're all doing a lot of video conferences and Zoom conferences at the moment. Firstly, I hope you're all well, staying safe, and getting used to this working from home business. I must admit, one benefit this morning was my commute to work from the kitchen to the study. It's much quicker than going into central London. But we're all getting used to working in these new ways. But we felt that we just wanted to engage with you as best we can and try to keep you informed on what we're doing at Silversea and the support we have to offer. Cruise with Confidence is really important to us at Silversea, and you'll recognise that it's part of our family approach with Royal Caribbean, Celebrity and Azamara as well. And our Cruise with Confidence policy is aimed at supporting our travel agent partners, but also aimed at supporting our guests and giving them the right decisions. Firstly, we are having to cancel cruises, as you know. So we're currently cancelled cruises up until the 11th of June. And where we do cancel a cruise, under Cruise with Confidence, we offer a 125% future cruise credit. And with a Silversea product, that 25% is definitely a valuable incentive for guests to take the future cruise credit. We also have a new process now that when we cancel a cruise, we will automatically issue that notification firstly to the travel agent and then 24 hours later to our guests, so that we allow our travel agent partners to have information first. And then within 15 days, from an automated perspective, we will send out that future cruise credit to our travel agent partners for them to work with their guests on hopefully securing a cruise anytime within the next 2 years. So that part of it we think works quite well. Secondly, for guests who are worried about how the world will reopen and when cruising will begin to come back, we're offering the guests the ability to have bookings any point for the rest of this year, right up until Christmas, the 31st of December, in fact. Guests can cancel at any time, right up until 48 hours before departure, and still receive 100% future cruise credit when they cancel. So we believe that our Cruise with Confidence really helps people hold on to their bookings, supports our travel agent partners in holding on to those bookings as well, but really incentivizing those guests where we do need to make the cancellation with 125% future cruise credit. The other really important thing we're doing is protecting the commission for our travel agent partners. So Connie, maybe you could talk about the commission protection scheme under Cruise with Confidence.
Yes, thank you, Peter. And just one more point to highlight, because we have changed on our future cruise credits. Then now we're allowing a little bit more flexibility to really help you. So we're now allowing you to transfer to your friends and family. The guests can transfer, and they can be partially applied to more than one bookings. And I know this is something that I've been asked quite a few times, so I'm hoping that this will really help you secure and keep the guest with Silversea. So yes, good point, commission protection is very, very important. I know a lot of you asked me this question. So just to clarify, at Silversea, we will be protecting your commission in full on the voyage that we've cancelled, and also on the new booking that you book using the FCC. So in essence, it's double bubble. So, you know, we're relying on you to persuade your customer to stick with Silversea, and you will be rewarded for that. Thank you.
And on that point, Connie, on the double protection, we are really offering that where the guest has paid in full or taken the future cruise credit. And as long as they've taken that future cruise credit, then absolutely we pay the commission twice, once on the cancelled booking and again on the new booking. And I think that's really important to protecting and supporting the business of all of our travel agent partners.
Yeah, thank you, Peter. Another question I'm getting asked quite a lot at the moment is, when will we be cruising again? When can we start promoting Silversea again? So I thought now that I have you on this virtual visit, Peter, it would be good if you could share your views to everyone, please.
Yes, firstly, it's not just about cruising, as our travel agent partners know so well. It's about when the world will open up, when airports will open up, when airlines will open up, when border restrictions will get relaxed. So there's been lots of focus, obviously, about cruise. Some of it a little bit unfair, which I'll come on to in a second. But in terms of when we start cruising, we first of all need for the world to open up. We've cancelled sailings up until the 11th of June at the moment. And we know that in the US, the CDC, who look after the health and safety protocols in the US, have indicated that cruises won't really start again until early to mid-July. But once we're confident that the time is right, then we certainly will open up and start cruising again. The most important thing actually is, what will cruising look like in the future? Now, all of our travel agent partners are very, very knowledgeable about how cruising works. They've been on our ships. They've signed the health check before going on our ships. They've seen the protocols on board. They've visited the galleys and seen the remarkable cleanliness by which the cruise world operate their ships. All of that is going to need to change. The new world will look different. And there's a huge amount of work going on with all the Clear cruise line members to work out, what will these new operational protocols look like? How will people check in for cruises? What will happen on board? What will happen before they get to their holiday? And that doesn't just affect cruise, it also affects airlines and hotels as well. One thing I'm confident of is that the cruise industry will go above and beyond, as we always have. Our track record on health and safety over the last 5 to 10 years has been remarkably strong. And we'll make sure we go above and beyond to make sure that when customers return to cruising, they can be really confident of the health and safety protection of what they receive on a cruise. So that will take time. It's too early to talk about it yet, but we're lucky to have Clear. Many of you will know Clear from our conferences, from our training, our ship visits. Well, there'll be a new approach to Clear, because the focus from Clear will all be about the new way of cruising, new operational protocols, and giving travel agents as much support as possible on those things. In terms of promotion, Connie, I know we're all itching to get going again, but it's too early. It's just too early in the current lockdown to start being overconfident and start to promote. We are seeing some good demand coming in now for 2021, which effectively is being driven by the generous future cruise credits. So people are now, particularly regular cruisers, taking advantage of securing their cruise for 2021. But although it's too early to promote, Connie, we are introducing some new things to help our travel agent partners for those guests who do want to book. Maybe you could run through those for us.
Indeed we are. Thank you, Peter. Yes, we want to really help you. We know we need to give you the tools to secure these sales, and I think you'll like this one if you haven't seen it already. It's our double bonus promotion. We have listened and we've reduced the deposit to just £750 per suite. So I think that will help you secure the booking. And not only that, we will also give, on when the guest pays the balance, $1,000 shipboard credit. So I think you'll find that a really good promo. Early booking bonus is something that's always been very successful in the past, and you've sold it really well for us, but we realise you need some flexibility on this as well, and given the current situation, we're giving you a little bit more time and have extended until the 30th of June. So that will give you time to get those final payments in and give your guests confidence to book with us. We're really keen to hear, feedback on any of our promotions, and we can work with you on anything that you think that might work. Do share your ideas with us and guest feedback, because it really does help. Thank you.
Thanks, Connie. I think finally from myself, I would like to stress how committed Silversea are to looking after and supporting our trade partners. we all understand at the moment it's about transactions. We're all incredibly busy with the unprecedented volume of changes to cruises, cancellations to cruises. Our res team are all working from home. That's going quite well. They're very approachable. We're not losing any calls. But the volume of transactions is significant, as you know. So we'll just ask for your patience as we go through that mountain of work, and things will improve over coming weeks. I myself spent more than half of my career as a travel agent. So Connie will tell you I'm always putting myself in your shoes, and we're trying as hard as we can to understand your needs, to look after your guests. So rest assured, across our sales team and our res teams, we're working our socks off to give you that support through this unprecedented transactional demand period. And lastly, I'd say we're in this together. We will get through this. I know it's difficult to talk about positivity at the moment, but the long-term future of cruising, and really importantly, the long-term support and involvement of travel agents in cruising, is undiminished. And we'll look back at this as the cruise industry continues to grow over the next few years as a rather big bump in the road, but something that we all work together to get through. So thank you so much for your support. We're here for you. We'll look forward to virtually visiting you. And thank you so much. And Connie, just to finish off for today, a couple of points on what's coming up next.
Yes, thank you, Peter. Firstly, we're always available here for you. And just to reiterate, the email address is salesuk@silversea.com. So do contact us if you need to using that address. We do have a trade Facebook where we try and keep you updated with promos and the lighter parts of life, you know, what's happening. So I'm happy to hear from you via that channel as well. As Peter said, we're going to be continuing to do these virtual visits with different content, and you'll see the rest of the team as well, because they all miss you. So if there is anything you actually want to hear about or want us to clarify, do let us know. We're also setting up virtual sales visits where we can do more-on-one conversations. So it's where we can Zoom Silversea to you, just a short online sales meeting, what we would normally have done with you, and we can talk about anything that you like, but we can cover cruising with confidence, we can cover sales ideas, policy updates, or we can just have a nice chat with you, because we do miss you and we do want to hear from you. So lastly, thank you for listening. We look forward to catching up with you soon. And meanwhile, please just do stay safe. Thank you.
And wash your hands. Thanks very much for listening to us, and please do stay safe.